Let's do today 15 minutes and 1 minute time frame, and let's see how we can find good and nice healthy entries. For example, we are right now oil 15-minute time frame, and we can see super nicely how it's breaking the lows and breaking the lows again. So here yesterday, for example, let's put this one here. So the principle what we're looking after this is break, retest, and start going lower. Or other words, we start breaking the lows and holding the highs. For example, this. So for example, yesterday we have this tight share in 15-minute time frame. So let's zoom in 1 minute and let's see what is going on there. Let's do some extreme thinking here. For example, the previously what was happened, and the principle what we're looking above this is close above it, we start retest and breaking the highs, holding the lows, breaking the highs, holding the lows. So first time when the price was here, what was happened? We fail, we get rejected and price is still under. So here we have first try, we break above it, we have a retest, and now idea is to break the highs. So now we have to understand this is 1 minute rejection high here. Let's put this one green. So idea behind that is when the price is going back after in the future, so price have to go above this area and make a retest and start going higher. So that's the new one. So this is not necessary anymore because the things are changed. And that was now yesterday opportunity. So what was happened here? So now we see price is going above this area. We have a retest and price is failing to break the highs. The new high is here. And now the same principle is following to the same place here for the future again. And now you see we have retest, we fail it here, and now price is going ding 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 ding. And what was happened? We close under. You see how this candlestick body here close under, and we have retest, 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 and then price is starting breaking the lows, breaking the lows, breaking the lows. For example, this can be very good entry already in 1 minute time frame. It's very extreme, but the principle what you're looking, what we just saying before here is this one. We have break under, we're gonna retest it and start breaking the lows all the way. Here even the second time it was the same thing. You can see here. Oh sorry, that's the one. How we close under, we have retest, a little bit more noisy inside here, but then we have again close under, retest, and start breaking the lows, breaking the lows, breaking the lows, breaking the lows, and going lower. Same thing happened yesterday here too. We have close under. This one is much more beautiful. For example, if you're trading those entries, your first take profit is going to be those lows, because we have market structure break, and that's the last low what is holding, what is being pushing all the way right now up to that point there. So the other one is down here. This one. And this can be your final take profit here. But now the one thing time frame trading is to understand because your stop loss, for example, if you're taking the sell opportunity here, your stop loss is gonna be this week's here, and that's gonna be your take profit 1. And now the thing is, because our stop loss is so small, you can a little bit leverage there. Because for example, if you wanna trade here and let's say your stop loss is $100 here, so in that time frame you have much higher lot size for that, because the range is small. But for example, if you're trading in 50-minute time frame and you're gonna do the same thing, for example here, if you're trading, let's say this entry here, and this is gonna be your stop loss here. For example, this is here. So then here your stop loss is 3 times bigger than this stop loss here. So basically it's risky 100%, don't get me wrong, and most likely don't do it if you don't feel confidence. But the idea behind it is you can put your lot size at least 3 times right now higher. For example, you trade here with 1 lot size, here you can trade in 3 lot size, but you still, if you get stopped out, you're still losing exactly the same amount what is $100. But it's very extreme. I just know people like a lot 1 minute time frame, so I'm just gonna make some videos about it. And for example, in that opportunity what you have, and if you're holding, for example, all the way down here, your risk reward ratio is 24.9. And there is, that's when things are going a little bit, higher revs, because your brain is kind of explode there. The opportunities is crazy. But that's what you can do if you can master your emotions and understanding the flow. You just zoom in and let the flow do the work, or let the time do the work. You just have to manage to hold that pressure in your mind, what you get if you enter, for example, 3 lot size here. That's only your thing. You have to just keep balancing that thing out if you cannot let it go in the first place. Because if you understand the flow, that's it. You just let it go. Otherwise you get too emotional, and this one candlestick here, you're like, oh, it's turning around and I'm gonna take my trade out, or even those big ones here. But overall it's still going to take profit here. And even more, to be honest. Like for example, you can hold even all the way down here, depends exactly on you. And now the risk reward ratio is 58. It's just unreal. Very unreal. Anyway, that's oil. So here is my today trade. So I was doing, back to the 15 minutes. So previously we can see already that was a very important line in 15-minute time frame, because we can see here how the pattern is changing. So we have M pattern here, we close under, we retest it and start breaking the lows. exactly like that. So idea of the next time is break, retest, start going higher with the principal, or it's gonna be the opposite sides. So what was happened today? So the previously we can see here how the prices get boom all the way down, close under, retest, and started going lower. And now we have ding ding ding, pullback, 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 and now the day was the retest moment. The same retest what was happening here. And if you zoom in 1 minute, so this here is the retest moment. Like what you see when we retest that zone, that line, we get heavily rejected, super heavily, and then bounce, rejection, bounce, and we are back to the lows. Didn't break the lows yet, and now try to go higher, didn't happening, and what was happen? We break our first low here. But again, those two, if you look, zoom out a little bit, those two were still holding in that moment. And here is the holder, and you look in the same principle. If the price is above it, break, retest, and start breaking the highs, holding the lows, start breaking the highs, holding the lows. And the idea is to go above here and retest and continue the movement. So that's the idea for the bullish side. So what was happening? So price is going bum above it, we have retest, and then going and losing the momentum. And what was happening? Back to the equal lows, break it and break it again, back to the lows. If you look in this trend line here and this trend line here, so it's happened before already. The same movement happened before here, and then we break it. Exactly what was happening in the future here, but in that case right now you didn't see, but you have the clue first here already showing to you. Price is going back, did a peak above it, and then things, and what was happened? Now we break the totally. If you zoom out, you can see all those lows was holding here, every single one, and now we break it. So we break this minor structure, or we can say the microstructure. So we break it. And what I was doing, I was using Fibonacci. The whole movement started here, and that was the breaking moment. So we break the structure there. Now the price is ding ding ding, pulling back, doing these things there, and then you have the entry here. And take profit forward down here. We have bit movement here. Prices was bit bouncy there, but then we start breaking the lows. And start breaking the lows, and then doom, straight down here. So what I was doing to think, actually what I was thinking to start doing, for example, if this trade is going, you can actually re-enter with the micro structure. If you look in the microstructure, the same principles. Because here we can see we have a retest now and we get rejected. In very details here. We get rejected, and after that, what was happen? We break the lows. So now the meaning is we need a retest. So price was going back to the retest here. Bit more noisy here, and then we have movement, and then we have another retest in the same moment. So it's the meaning behind that is all those people who want to start selling here, and then gold is going, and then it's going straight back in the same place where was those sellers. It's the fear level. When you have a little bit weaker mindset, you're gonna take your trade out, and this is what was happened. So that's mean it's real because it's happened here. Price was going all the way back here, and the people start taking the trade out, and they get heavily rejected. And the cause after that rejection was we break the lows again. Ooh, let's put this one here. So we break the lows again, retest, another movement, and again we break the lows again heavily. We close under, and we have another retest here for the same movement. We have another retest here, and prices after that, you can say same thing here. Price is going again lower, but no retest this time. We close under, and then we are just gone, and then we already hit our take profit down here. But you see that it was pretty solid take profit because we didn't go very much lower after that, and the price is already back. Ooh. Basically the entry point. It can be very same moment what was happening here, because those things happen every single day. Let's look at the BTC, 15 minutes, where there is already very similar happening. In that case, we already have a previously already retested here. Let's look at the previous one. It looks pretty solid. So here we have exactly the same thing. We can see here we have now clean break under, and we close the candlestick body under. So the thing what you wait is after this movement is retest and starting breaking the lows. So here we have retest and price is going higher. In the same zone right now, when the price is back here making the retest in one side or breaking above it at the other side, we still have actually the both moments there to go buy or to go sell. You just have to be patient enough to see more information or confirmation what is necessary for you to take a decision. But here you can see, so now we have a retest, but price is still going above, and we're making the rejection high. So that's mean when the price is going above that area, so the necessary thing is to retest and starting breaking this high here to make another movement up and have a retest, holding the lows and start going the higher. So we created here, now the price is going back to the retest, and what was happened next? We didn't break the original high, and price is breaking the lows. Price is breaking the lows. So now you know, more patient. Let's see what's happened. So the price is breaking the lows here, here, going back, bouncing, zero information, and now the price is back in the same area. But right now, you have to understand it's the same what we was talking about. The price now have to go above this area, have a retest, and start going higher. That's the only way when this momentum here is shifting, because right now it is pushing down all this zone. So the meaning is when the price is going into that area again and get rejected, it is strong. It is still pushing down, and we didn't make the shift. Shift is happening only when we go above this area and we have a nice retest there. So let's zoom in. What's going on here? So we have the price is going over, and we have this rejection high, retest same time, and then we close under, but we don't have a retest. At the same time, you can say this was already retest if you're zooming out the bigger principle in 15-minute time frame. That's another thing what has to be in your mind in that case. But let's just zoom in on what is going on here. Very similar moment like gold was doing. So we have those ones here. What is holding right now, what is pushing higher. And then we have close under now. If you're looking this one here, you can see we close under. We have a little bit deeper retest, and then we start going again. Here is same thing, we close under. That time no retest and price is just going. So the meaning of this kind of behavior is the same zone right now what is pushing down, where we get rejected, is very strong. It's so strong, price don't make even the retest. It's just going and going and going. So it's pushing down strongly. Here is going again, ding ding. Now we break new lows. Here you have close under, nice retest, little bit above it, and then still keep continuing going down. So we have the new rejection here. I don't know if it's retest or not. Still is going down. I think we didn't get the retest, might something like that, but again, and the price is still keep continuing down, 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 all the way. So you have a few good opportunities to trade these moments here with 1 minute time frame. Yeah, it's a pretty crazy moment. The start is super strong, but that was the first thing. Let's go back. What was happening today? So we already know the previous action. It's still pushing down because we didn't change it. So what was happened today? So today, the touch what was happening here, price was going down, and what was happened? We are still holding the holder. Let's put this one all in. You can see it's still holding, because every single time when we're touching those zones, we know we get the greatest pressure on each side. For right now, we are at the opposite sides. We're coming up here, and now we touch it, and that's the one of the strongest push what we get straight down here. But the price was still holding the lows. It's pretty beautiful. Now price going ding 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 ding. Second one, third one, and then price is almost back to the lows. But look at here, we have some. So for example, this pattern here. So the meaning behind that pattern is to create strong enough bottom to break above it, might have a retest and start going higher. But we see how we close under and retest it the opposite side again. So right now we know how this is pushing down, and it's very solid, especially after this rejection and those candlestick here. So our mind is still kind of bearish, but not quite there, because we're still looking at the opportunities of the bullish. And that was the first opportunity of the bullish, to go above this area, to have a nice solid energy there, to start going higher. But we fail it. We close under, we retest, and now what was happened? We break the lows too. So we have like double meaning now. The bullish sides failed and we break the structure lower. Now first candlestick close under, we have a nice retest here with bit more momentum, and then price is breaking the lows and so on. The movement is still on the move right now, but entry point was pretty awesome, pretty clear too. So for example, this will be your entry, stop loss last week high. So day profit one will be, let's see, ooh, it's kind of spiky here. So this will be your I think this will be your only take profit right now. Well, because it's pretty amazing movement here. So that was the trade, and the risk reward ratio is 12.6. Let's look the silver. Oh, I don't know what was the last time when I looked silver. A long time ago. Up, yeah. Let silver stays there. Yeah, that was my last trade. Yeah, that was my last trade in here. And I was thinking I have this here. What was? I think it was the 4 hour. Or no, it was maybe daily. Yeah, that's the daily flow here. The golden zone, the golden line. That's like daily flow here. I was just building up a strong story here to make nice opportunities there, but that was just my own mind work here to catch those huge movements. But if you're looking inside here, so both of those touches right now was the golden. Both touches was into the golden, what was the daily golden flow, and the reaction is pretty strong. But I personally didn't trade, I was just learning what is going on here. Ooh, let's talk about, can we zoom into there? Might not. Yeah, in that case, nope. Oh, yesterday the after movement was pretty amazing. If you watched the yesterday video, so my first idea yesterday was here, the buy opportunity. And something right here. So we know when the price is going back above this area, we have opportunity to go higher. So what was happened yesterday here? So we can see the first rejection. Now close above it, retest and start breaking the highs, and now we have the break structure. So if you're going back here, so we have to break above it, retest and start going the higher. Look at that retest. We have just one candlestick and close basically under. It's wow, it's just crazy to think about it, because you know this kind of stuff hurts a little bit, because yeah, it's a manipulation there. But if you look in this one yesterday, we have take profit here, and this zone is pushing higher. So now we see how the price is making the structure, and now we break the high. So all this movement here to top here was breaking the structure. There was something very interesting yesterday. If you're gonna look the Fibonacci all the way, you have all this movement breaking the structure, 618 retest, and the take profit 4 is exactly the same place where was the retest. Something very interesting again, how the principles kind of helping each other or supporting each other or elevating each other, something, you know, with the motivation. Something's going on there, what is awesome. But the movement yesterday, what you get here is the same fast retest, the entry, what was here. We close under and we have very fast retest. It was happening with the 10 first second, it was retest happening. And here, if you look in the retest, it might be even faster. Maybe it was like 1 or 2 seconds and it already going down. Same thing, what was happening here. It's a retest candlestick and we close under. It's very fast. Dow Jones moving fast and straight all the way back here, where was my original take profit too. But this movement was pretty fast. It's wow, it's pretty fast. So today, what was going on here? In that time frame, if you zoom in, what we can do here, so we have to look at the rejection. This can be, for example, take profits moment, and the first challenge too. First structure break. Ooh, that spiky one. Not very beautiful movement, but after that, price is going higher. Break, we have the retest here. We have this retest here and all the way back here. And if you are really bullish, yeah, we can already take this up pretty, yeah, and then it's, for example, this can be your entry. This retest, that's your entry. And if you like, that's take profit 1, take profit 2, and take profit 3. Stop loss will be this one. That will be your vision of this kind of movement, what is going on right now. Still pushing higher, and it's still pushing higher right now. So where was this touch? Let's look at the structure down here. So here we can see the first push, what is pushing higher is this one here. So we have this bottom, we have this structure, we have this structure, and we have this structure, what is changing after this up here. In 1 minute time frame, that's the zone what is pushing higher mostly, because this is already pushing. They are helping each other. It's like plus, and this is plus. And where was this touch here? So this touch was exactly inside this area. Straight this one. And in that case, that was your information. You already know that. And the first action what we have when we bounce inside here was the break in structure or making the equal highs. Very similar, still very strong movement, but the retest was kind of a little bit a little bit spiky there. That's Dow Jones. No, I don't have anything right now else, to be honest. EURUSD I didn't trade at all. Yeah, that was something last time here. In 50 minutes. Yeah, there is some stuff happening here. So let's look what's going on with the 1 minute time frame. We did something. So this is something here. You have what was happening here. So we break above it. For example, if you look in this trade here, so we break above it, we have a retest, we have the second retest and third retest. But for example, if you enter with the second retest, so your stop loss is most likely your stop loss is going to be this here. But take profits, where's take profits? Right now 1, 2 and 3, that will be your take profits in that entry here. I mean, to be honest, it is pretty good trade because you have everything happening here. It was a bit spicy here, but after that, you know, we're still following and we're still following, and we, you know, we break ding 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 all the time, higher, and overall we're still holding the lows. And then yeah, oh, look at this one, that's pretty interesting. So this rejection here shows us something here. It's because as soon as when we go above this area, the price is breaking the lows, breaking the lows, breaking the lows, breaking the lows. And now when the price is back in that area, we can see it's the bearish pattern too, breaking retest and breaking the lows too. And we have another retest here. There is a opportunities, no doubt. So that was today. That was yesterday. So today was starting here. Yeah, it might be even go here, even possible. Going all the way up there. But don't kind of recommend it. It's only when you are very sure. Ooh, gold is spiky. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna finish today. Thank you for watching and listening, and I'm gonna see you in the next video. Ciao.